I wish that I could say that there was a singular event that led me to become a lawyer. There was, however, an event that kind of confirmed for me that this was the right choice for me. Shortly after I graduated law school, my great grandmother passed away at the age of 103. I later learned that she purchased a pre-need burial contract in the 1980s with the understanding that that contract would cover all of her burial expenses. The contract actually explicitly provided that it would cover all of her burial expenses, regardless of inflation over the passage of time. Nevertheless, after her passing, that pre-need contract was submitted to the funeral home that with which she took out the burial contract. And 2 days before my grandmother's funeral, the funeral director showed up at my grandparents' house and said that you have to pay us several $100s more or we will not proceed forward with the funeral. Of course, my grandparents went on and proceeded forward to go on and pay the hundreds of dollars more to the funeral home director. After they paid them, they reached out to me and told me what happened. They sent me a copy of the pre-need burial contract, and I put together a demand letter and sent it over to the funeral home director. The next morning, on the day of the funeral home director arrived at my grandparents' house early and gave them a refund check, said that we apologize and will proceed forward with the funeral. I found out later on that that funeral home had been doing that to multiple people. I imagine they continued to do it for a long time to individuals that had no idea that what they were doing, in my opinion, constituted fraud. In precarious times like these, I'm reminded of the fact that to whom much is given, much is required. It's my firm belief that I and every other lawyer were blessed with the opportunity to become a lawyer, to pass the bar. I believe that blessing comes with an obligation to help those that need our help in ways that only a lawyer can help. That's the reason why I love working for Beasley Allen. Beasley Allen helps those who need it most.